All right, welcome to Chapter 4, Nitro's Elf Invention Station, the Power of Innovation. Spark hunched over a pile of parts at his workbench in the Elf Invention Station, muttering to himself as he tried to make sense of the assignment. Nitro had given him a simple but difficult task: invent something to make Santa's job easier. The station was busy with other elves, some working on automated gift wrappers, others testing new toy designs, and Spark, however, felt completely lost. The idea of inventing anything useful seemed overwhelming. Nitro popped up next to him, grinning. "How's it going, rookie? Got any genius ideas yet?" Spark sighed, trying to ignore the little spark of panic in his chest. "Honestly, Nitro, I don't even know where to start. I feel like I have all these pieces and no clue what to do with them." Nitro chuckled, leaned against the table, and eyeing all of the different tools Spark had scattered around. "Well, that's the fun of it. Just put something together, see if it works. If not, at least it might be fun to watch it fall apart." He laughed with a naughty look in his eyes. Spark managed a weak smile but didn't feel any more confident. He was just about to try attaching a spring to a handle when Buddy entered the workstation, glancing around until he spotted Spark and Nitro. "Hey, Spark," Buddy said, walking over with a friendly smile. "Heard you've been given quite the challenge." And Spark slumped a bit, feeling the weight of the assignment. "Yeah, I don't know if I'm really cut out for this. I'm just a trainee. I am here trying to invent something that Santa would actually use." Buddy placed a reassuring hand on Spark's shoulder. "Every elf started where you are now. The key is to think about what Santa needs, not just what's exciting or complicated. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most helpful." Spark's brow furrowed as he thought about it. "Well, Santa's always in a hurry, right? Maybe I can make something to help him move quickly, but safely." Buddy nodded, and Nitro crossed his arms, looking a bit less amused and more thoughtful. "Hey, that's not a bad idea, Spark. That guy is always zipping around like a comet. Keep going." Energized by the encouragement, Spark began piecing together a simple contraption with wheels and stabilizers, hoping that it could somehow help Santa stay balanced while making sharp turns in his sleigh. But after several attempts, the parts just wouldn't fit right. Each time he got close, something wobbled or fell apart, and his invention looked less like a useful gadget and more like a pile of scrap metal. Frustrated, he threw his tools down. "This is pointless. Every time I try to make something work, it just doesn't." And Nitro chuckled, though he didn't sound this time as he was teasing. "That's the thing about inventing. It's hard work. You're gonna mess up. Probably a dozen times, but that's what makes it awesome when you finally get it right." Spark shook his head, staring at his creation. I don't know if I have what it takes. This is a big responsibility." Buddy stepped in, his voice calm and steady. "Spark, remember what brought you here. Santa saw potential in you because of your heart. Skills can be learned, and kindness and perseverance, those have to be a part of you." And before Spark could respond, a loud, booming voice echoed through the workshop. All the elves stopped and turned as Red, the head elf of the Santa's workshop, marched in. He was a no-nonsense elf with curly, fire engine red hair and piercing blue eyes, and a reputation for strict standards. He had a presence that made even Nitro stand up straight. Okay, that was it for chapter 4, part 1, and stay tuned tomorrow.